Hey guys, and welcome back to an all-new Cold Culture automotive video. Today we are testing out E85 gas. Yes, we're testing out Biden's favorite gas. The Coyote is flex fuel, so it can take it. I'm all the way down to 32 miles, still empty. I'm gonna do a quick 0 to 60 on the premium gas I put in right now, and then I'm gonna put in the E85, and I'm gonna see how much it changes my gas mileage, as well as how much quicker it makes my truck. Supposedly it makes your truck faster, and it burns off way cleaner. It's supposed to be better for your engine too. I don't know, but I finally have somewhere in town that carries E85.
Thank you.
It's never been carried in my area before, so that's kind of why I'm doing this. Hey, if it's your first time to my channel, I do everything about F-150s. Well, specifically 2022 F-150s. I have 2 PowerBoost and 1 5.0. The 5.0 is my personal truck. This truck is going to be converted into a Raptor, and my PowerBoost already have pretty awesome builds going on them. Go check them out on my channel, and while you're there, might as well like and subscribe as well. Anyway, let's head into the video. And go. So I don't know how fast that was. It was badass, I'll tell you that right now. There's 0 mods on this truck as far as speed goes, so it should have been what the stock number says it should be. So now that I've done that, it's time to go to the gas station. I actually might drive around a little bit more to get lower mileage in my truck, because I don't want to mix gas. I mean, I don't know the science of this at all, by the way. I really don't, and maybe I should look into it more before putting a video out about it, but I got my gas down to where I'm pretty much comfortable to mix the fuel. So we're gonna head over to our local gas station, put the E85 in. Now, what are some of the benefits of E85 is the E85 is gonna be cheaper, so that's a big benefit, especially nowadays. It's supposed to add more power to your vehicle. It's supposed to be cleaner and better for the environment. It also like cleans out your engine because it burns hotter, so like it'll kind of help filter out all the gunk too. I looked into it. You are able to mix them. It's like the short answer is yes, you can mix the gasoline for a flex fuel vehicle, but you know, again, I'm not very comfortable with that. I got my dad with me, so he'll be running the timer. Well, he'll be running the stopwatch with the 0 to 60 that we test with it to see if that time goes up or down, or what happens with the time. See if it adds any, you know, instant power. Really quick, as I'm editing this video, I just want to mention this is by no means scientific. So, you know, take everything that I do in this video with a grain of salt, because, you know, it's kind of redneck, kind of ghetto the way I do it. So, you know, take it as it is. But let's get over to the gas station, pump it up, and see what happens. So we're at the gas station. My current MPG is like 14.2 on 91. That is supposed to drop the 85. The 85 is supposed to do a lot less range. From the factory, on the window sticker of this truck, it says 705 miles on 91, and it says like 485 on E85. So it's a lot less range than normal gasoline, but you know, hopefully the price difference kind of evens it out for me and makes it worth coming back to here. If I do like E85, that's probably what I'll be pumping all the time, but let's just find out. All right, so that's what I'm gonna be pumping right here. 100 plus octane, 85 ethanol. I usually pump 91. There's a price difference. Gas has actually gone down in California recently a little bit, so it's a little bit cheaper right now. But yeah, this is what we're gonna be paying here. All right, so that's what we're stopping out at right there. So there you go. All right, moment of truth. Truck started up, I'm full. Gas tank is full. Before you do anything, there is a code on your gas cap. It says E85 in yellow. And again, I should say this is only for the 5.0s. The PowerBoost and 3.5 people aren't gonna be able to do this. But you can scan the code, it gives you instructions to help kind of teach you more about E85. Again, of course, we're only doing this in Mexico. We would never do anything irresponsible like this in the United States. It already feels different. I don't know, maybe it's in my head.
I think it's in your head.
It feels different, I'm telling you.
Well, even now, I mean, you drive it.
Let's see it, ready?
Yeah.
Set, go. Okay, so that actually was faster, and it's uphill than the time I got earlier. So 6.55. We'll do it again right here. I'll give her a second to cool off. And the other reason is in both of these, because I'm not necessarily in an empty street here in Mexico, I can't really brake torque it. So I'm gonna try to brake torque it right now and see the difference that makes. You ready?
No habla español.
Yeah. Ready?
Yeah.
Set. I mean, it was significantly cheaper, by the way, guys. I mean, you saw it was like $133 to fill up my tank versus $210.
It's like $1.50 less.
Something I do want to say real quick is people ask me this question all of the time, and I actually want to get my dad's opinion on it. They always ask me, well, if you love the PowerBoost so much, then why did you get the V8? Do you regret getting the V8? Do you wish you got a PowerBoost? I get comments like that literally constantly. And my short answer is I don't regret getting the V8. The long answer for me is, if you were in the market for an F-150, as long as you're not towing all the time, even off-roading, I would still think is okay for the PowerBoost as well. Get a PowerBoost. They're the best. The gas mileage, my dad gets like 40-something miles.
I get 41 going to work because it's pretty much a downgrade, but on the way back, I get about 27 because then I go back upgrade. So I'm getting right here, going to work. 40 miles to the gallon, 22-mile trip. But, you know, around town, it's just, you know, it's 75% on electric, so.
Being in my truck around town, it's horrible. It doesn't matter how I drive. The truck is just not able to reach that Goldilocks, you know, power band, where on these vehicles you can see like your gas mileage. It's a little meter at the bottom. You can kind of play with it to figure out, okay, what is the best speed, what is the best RPM to help my gas mileage. And it's kind of a game in the PowerBoost, because in the PowerBoost you do it and it changes like that, and then the 5.0 is nothing like that at all.
And I play that game all the time with it.
It's cool. It's nice to have a truck that is fast as hell. That truck, I'm pointing over here because my dad's truck's right over there, but the PowerBoost is significantly faster, more torque. The only thing is the towing's not going to be as good as the 5.0. Off-roading is pretty much the same, because, you know, it's all the same parts. You just have that little battery in the back. It's not going to make that big a difference. So if you're not towing all the time, and I mean towing like a fifth wheel or something, I'm not talking about like a boat or some Sea-Doos or something like that. If you're towing something small, that's going to be perfect for you as well. I would go PowerBoost. So that is my answer on all that. I get that question all the time, so there you go. I got the 5.0 because I'm going to be supercharging it, and it's just more badass than the PowerBoost is. But the PowerBoost is just like reasonable. It's so reasonable, and it's extremely fun and quick, and the kind of quietness to it is kind of odd, but you get used to it very quick. The backup delete we already did, so you don't have to worry about it. It feels like a normal truck.
I love it.
If we were in normal times, you know, we didn't have a freaking gas this bad, would you ever even think about getting a V8 over that?
No. I still would get that. Well, you know what though? I think it's based on where I'm at in my life. You know, when I was younger, maybe I probably would have went. I most definitely would have probably went to this, only because, you know, I could have put an exhaust on it, made it loud, and, you know, all that obnoxious stuff that you do when you're younger. You know, as I'm older, that, you know, I'm not looking for those type of things. So I'm in love with my truck. Does everything and anything that I can ever ask for.
And it looks just like a normal F-150. The Lightning, some people hate it, some people love it. The hybrid system, I think, is way more reliable than the electric system currently is. I don't believe that the world is ready for like the Lightning, and the Lightning is a completely different suspension setup. So if you get a PowerBoost, early on we didn't know this, so we kind of had to be the guinea pigs for it. But everything that fits on there fits on here. Everything. The lift kits are the same. Only thing that's not the same, only one thing's not the same, is the exhaust, and it's because there's one different sensor. And there's one different, it's like a coupling that's different. But other than that, everything is not this, but everything is copy and paste from a normal 3.5. So those trucks are still crazy modifiable, still ever do everything you want with it. It's just way more practical. It's faster and better on gas. It's like the most Goldilocks thing, not too hot, not too cold. It's like perfect. Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys know more about the gas mileage, and then we'll sign out of here. So my gas mileage has dropped down to 10 mpg, which is horrible, but something I have to say is it feels almost not even close, but the only way I can compare it is almost like I put a pedal commander on my truck. My truck feels more reactive, feels more smooth and more fun to drive. It feels like it was meant to drive on E85. So that is a big positive here. The only thing is, it's barely gonna last me a week. So
it's going to be like $260 every 2 weeks if I do the same math the way I do in 91. Is it really worth that? Not really for me. Will I use it often? Maybe. I'm not too sure. Maybe I'll use it to clean out the engine. I don't know what I'm going to do once I put the Whipple in. It's nice to know that my truck is compatible with this, and you know, when things go back to normal, maybe I'll give Biden's gas another try. Other than that, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.